Born in the middle of a story which he had nothing to do with. In the middle of a people. In the middle of a people he stays. All his fights, all his suffering, all his hope are with the people. All his joy, all his hate, all his labors are with the people. All the air, all the food, all the trees, all colors, all sound and smell, all the dreams, all the demons, all the saints, all taboos, all rewards are with the people. The people named all the stones, all the birds, all the fish, all the plants. He was honored. He was dishonored. He was married. He became old. He became older. This night, he goes to sleep in his same bed. This night, he falls asleep in his same way. This night, this dream, he dreams, he's dreaming, this night. A voice comes, a voice speaks, a voice he's never heard. You are entirely dead. What is unfinished is forever unfinished. What happened has happened. You are entirely gone from the people. In a second he mourns for himself. For his whole life he mourns. In the next second, he is entirely dead. In a second he mourns for the others. For all the others he mourns. In the next second, he's entirely dead. In a second he forgets all the life of the people he forgets. In the next second he leaves. His whole body he leaves. He leaves his whole body behind. Whew. If I get this job. I hope I get this job. The other job I had, I just quit. You couldn't hear anybody talk. As soon as you walked into the building, you couldn't hear anybody. There was all this heat, noise. You had to get up just before the light. Everything's dark in the house, but this other job, I can sleep late. No noise. You get up in the light, you come home in the light. Not the same risks. No danger of getting your hand crushed. Pays just as good. Get the same insurance. This new job I can make something out of. I can move. Maybe work my way up a little. Everybody tried to prepare me. They told me how to breathe, how to relax, how to think about something else. They told me what kind of pain I'd have, how the spasms would come, how to deal with the pain, how to push. Nothing they told me was like this. I don't know whose skin this is. I touched the skin's soft head. Is my hand the same skin? My fingers, I touched the head, soft head, just washed. Nothing they told me. This blood from me, just washed. Nothing they told me was like this. Just born. My arm is his bed. Where? Let's see, is this? Wait, now. Listen. Now, no, just wait, just listen. Now. Just wait a minute. Just let me catch my breath. Just wait a minute more. It'll come. Don't try to, it's Not now. Nothing to worry about. Sometimes these things just happen. Sometimes something just loses something temporarily. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like I'm not ever going to find my voice again. Not ever again. Just nothing as final as that. It's just like a lapse. That's it. A little lapse. It's already coming back. I can feel a certain familiarity. Something in the tone, the pattern, the turn of phrase, long before I'll be recognizable to all those around me. I'll be heard in my familiar way. Even in the dark, the others will know it's me. They'll call me by my name. I'll call them. They'll hear me saying their name. They'll say they know it's me by my sound. Soon everything will be just like it's always been. In front of you is a window, about chest level. It's night out. In the window, in the glass, is your reflection. There's a small table to your right, about the height of your knees. On the table is a blue cup, the same cup you just drank from. On the walls are pictures from your past. One is a photograph, you as a boy. You're standing in front of a cactus. You're wearing a red plaid shirt. The walls around you are green. The paint is old. In places the paint is peeled away. Underneath it's white. There's a bed in the corner with a Mexican blanket. A calendar hangs on the wall by the window. A lamp made from an olive oil can. Now there's a light of an airplane passing outside the window. The night is absolutely black. The light of the plane keeps passing slowly, blinking red and blue, yellow and blue. Now it disappears. A star is blinking in its place. You can't see the moon from here. Now even the star disappears. A car goes by. Moths are plunging into the glass. Tiny bugs crawl. Electricity fades, then comes back. Everything else is still. Absolutely still. Nothing is moving now except for your breath, your chest, the shirt on your chest. Your shirt is blue. Your glasses are black. A mosquito races around your ear, the same mosquito you're hearing. Would you like to go eat? Isn't it time to go eat? I don't mind. Well, we don't have to. It's up to you. Didn't we, eat already? Did we? I thought we did. Well, that was before, wasn't it? Yes, I think so. Must have been. Well, we don't have to. Well, no, I don't mind. Only if you're hungry. Are you hungry? I must be. Well, I'm not all that hungry myself. You're not? No, not really. I mean, I'd have something if you wanted something. But you wouldn't eat if you were on your own. No, I don't think so. So you'd just be eating for my sake. Well, I'd have a little something with you. A little something. Well, I don't want to force you to have something if you're not hungry. I'm a little bit hungry, not enough for a full meal. Well, I'm famished. You are. Absolutely. Starved. I'm so hungry I could eat a house. Well, why didn't you say something? Because I thought that you were hungry. I'm always hungry. I was just being polite. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. Well, then we should eat something. Nothing I ate could satisfy this hunger I'm having right now. Well, let's find the place then. This hunger knows no bounds. This hunger is eating me alive. It's so hungry. Hang on. We'll find something. Nothing we find will satisfy it. Absolutely nothing. Whatever we find won't be enough. It will only subside. Only for a little while. It won't disappear. It will come back. It will be stronger. It will devour everything in sight when it comes back. It will eat me alive when it comes back. It will be ravenous when it comes back. It will devour me whole when it comes back. It will go through all the food in the world when it comes back. It will go through all the possessions in the world when it comes back. It will go through all the sex in the world when it comes back. It will go through all the power in the world when it comes back. It will go through all the ideas in the world when it comes back. It will go through all the goods in the world when it comes back. When it comes back, there will be no stopping when it comes back. When it comes back, there will be no appeasement. breath I'm breathing and the one that's coming. Something tells me now, between the space I'm leaving and the space I'm joining. A dead one tells me now, between the space I'm leaving and the one I'm becoming. The departed tells me now, between the ear and the sound it hears. A ghost one tells me now, between the face I'm making and the one that's coming. A spirit tells me now, behind the voice that's speaking and the one that's thinking. A dead one tells me now. There was this moment taking place. I tried to stop this moment. This can't happen now, I thought. This can't be what's going to happen, I thought. Not now. I thought it's still possible to avoid it, I thought. It's not that this won't pass, I thought. Not that I still won't be here tomorrow. I thought I still will be here tomorrow. I thought it's inconceivable that I won't be. I thought. There was this moment where I vanished. This moment where the whole of me vanished, the whole of my thoughts vanished, the whole of my feelings vanished, the whole of myself vanished, the whole of what I call myself vanished, the whole of my body was left. There was this moment that passed, taking me with it. Is it you in death? If you are dead, why isn't there candles? Is it you dead? If you are dead, then why isn't there tears? Is this you posing as dead? Where are the mourners? The grief? Is this really you appearing? Again, appearing? Are you asking me to believe it? What are you asking? Is this really you in death? Not as you were, not as you once were. Am I knowing you differently now? Am I making you up, conjuring the shape of you as I remember you once, putting you back together? Is this me calling you up, or are you appearing? Volunteering yourself, beckoning. What are you asking? Can you tell me that you know that you're not here in this world that I'm speaking from? Me saying I to myself, that was me, just then, that was it, me, I speak, no one else, that was me just then, must have been, why should I doubt it, not me, who else could it have been? From this moment on, you and me dear, only keepers you dear, from this moment on, from this lucky day, I'll be flying high, babe, from this moment on. I'm writing you this today from a very great distance. Everything here is fine. Hoping everything there is fine with you. I'm hoping you still miss me as much as you once did. I know that I still miss you as much as ever. I'm also hoping this reaches you as soon as possible. Something happened today which you might find amusing. I know I found it amusing at the time. A dog came into the hotel and ran around the lobby. Nobody knew what to do. Everyone was in a stew. Here's to hoping this finds you in good health. All my love, Larry. All the best, Stewart. Warm regards, Mel. Yours, Nat. With fond wishes, Randy. Sincerely, Matthew. Cordially, Josh. Your loving husband, Stanley. Your oldest son, Tom. Your faithful servant, Daniel Eric. Respectfully, Mitchell Lewis Scott. Yours as always, Rebecca. Lovingly, Andrew. With all my heart, I don't know what to tell you exactly. I don't want to lie to you. I don't want to just make something up. I don't really know where we'll be going. That's the truth. I don't have any idea. It's all right to be afraid, I guess. You don't have to be brave. I mean, who says that you have to be brave? I just wish I knew what to tell you. I could make something up. Should I make something up? All right. Might as well. When you die, you go straight to heaven or hell. When you die, you disintegrate into energy. When you die, you're reborn into another body. When you die, you turn to shit. When you die, you travel to other planets. When you die, you get to start all over. When you die, you get marked in the book. When you die, you're rejoined with your ancestors. When you die, all your dreams will come true. When you die, you'll speak to the angels. When you die, you'll get what you deserve. When you die, it's absolutely final. When you die, you never come back. When you die forever. When you die, it's the end of your life. Today, the wind roared to the center of the town. Tonight, I hear its voice. Today, the river laid wide open to the sun. Tonight, I hear it speaking. Today, the moon remained in the sky. Tonight, I can feel it moving. Today, the people talked without speaking. Tonight, I can hear what they're saying. Today, the tree bloomed without a word. Tonight, I'm learning its language.
Yes. Hi. Thank you so much for coming. My name is Grace Sprecher.
And I'm Natalie North.
And thank you so much for coming to Women Gone Wild. I will say I'm so honored to be a co-producer of this show, but the whole idea of Women Gone Wild came from the miraculous brain of Natalie North. So big round of applause. And while we're applauding, can we give Jess and Colette another round for
This upcoming piece is one that's really special to me. It is Ladies Who Lunch from the musical Company by Stephen Sondheim. This features, yet again, Jess Ong, the amazing Jess Ong, and Abby Stewart, who I've been so fortunate to now meet and collaborate with. So please get ready for Ladies Who Lunch. Thank you.
off to the gym, then to a fitting, claiming their fat, and looking grim, 'cause they've been sitting, choosing a hat. Does anybody still wear a hat? I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that. Here's to the girls who stay smart. Aren't they a gas? Rushing to their classes in optical art, wishing it would pass. Another long, exhausting day. Another $1,000, a matinee of interplay, perhaps a piece of Mahler's. I'll drink to that. And one for Mahler. Here's to the girls who play wife. Aren't they too much? Keeping house but clutching a copy of life, just to keep in touch. The ones who follow the rules and meet themselves at the schools, too busy to know that they're fools. Aren't they a gem? I'll drink to them. Let's all drink to them. Here's to the girls who just watch. Aren't they the best? When they get depressed, it's about the scotch, plus a little jest. Another chance to disapprove. Another brilliant singer. Another reason not to move. Another vodka stinger. I'll drink to that. Here's to the girls on the go. Everybody tries. Look into their eyes and you'll see what they know. Everybody dies. A toast to that invincible bunch. The dinosaurs surviving the crunch. Let's hear it for the ladies who lunch. Everybody rise, 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 rise,
Are you guys enjoying the show so far? This upcoming piece is Corporel. It is a really important piece within the genre of theatrical percussion. So even though there are probably 50 instruments on this stage, you won't actually hear any of these instruments in the upcoming piece. It is just the female performer herself using her body and voice as an instrument. And so for that, we have the amazing Katherine Fortunato, who I believe I met at this very interesting gig that I did recently after graduating, where we did improvised music with dance. And we had never actually met or rehearsed with the dancers before. We just provided music to go with the dance. And so with that, I think that we are almost ready to, We're almost ready to have Katherine Fortunato's amazing performance of Porcarel. For me, this also represents sometimes the strain that comes with being a woman, identifying as a woman, and gender expression. And so do with that as you will. Think about that as she plays this piece. And this is Porcarel. Thank you.
recently read the following remark. The history of humankind is a long succession of synonyms for the same word. It is a duty to disprove this.
Ancestral halls for the summer, a colonial mansion, a hereditary estate. I would say a haunted house, and reach the height of romantic felicity. Well, that would be asking too much of fate. Still, I will proudly declare that there is something queer about it. Else, why should it be let so cheaply? And why it stood so long untenanted? John laughs me, of course, but one expects that in marriage. John is a physician. My brother is also a physician and also of high standing, so I take phosphates or phosphites, whichever it is, and tonics and studies and air and exercise, and am absolutely forbidden to work until I am well again. Personally, I disagree with their ideas. Personally, I believe that congenial work with excitement
lets me start without special direction. He said we came here solely on my account, that I was to have perfect rest and all the air I could get. So we took the nursery at the top of the house. It is a big, airy room with windows that look all ways and air and sunshine galore. It was nursery first, and then playground and gymnasium, I should judge, where the windows are barred for little children, and there are rings and things in the walls. The painted paper looks as if a boys' school had used it. It is stripped off, the paper, in great patches, all around the head of my bed, just about as far as I can reach. That's weird. And in a great place on the other side of the room, low down. I never saw a worse paper in my life. The color is repellent, almost revolting, a smoldering, unclean yellow, strangely faded by the slow turning sunlight. There comes John, and I must just put this away. He hates to have me write a word. I wish I could get well faster, but I must not think about that. This paper looks to me as if it knew what a vicious influence it had. There's a recurrent spot where the pattern looks like a broken neck, and two bulbous eyes stare at you upside down. I get positively angry with the impertinence of it. And the everlastingness. Up and down and sideways they crawl, and those absurd, unblinking eyes are everywhere. The wallpaper, as I said before, is torn off in spots, and it's still closer than a brother. They must have had perseverance as well as hatred. Then the floor is scratched and gouged and splintered. The plaster itself is dug out here and there, and this great, heavy bed, which is all we found in the room, looks as if it had been through the war. But I don't mind it a bit. Only the paper. This wallpaper has a kind of sub-pattern in a different shade, a particularly irritating one, where you can only see it in certain lights and not clearly then. But in the places where it isn't faded and where the sun is just so, I can see a strange, provoking, harmless sort of figure that seems to sulk about behind that silly and conspicuous front design. I know John would think it absurd. I never thought of it before, but it is lucky that John kept me here after all. I can stand it so much easier than a baby, you see. Of course, I never mentioned it to them anymore. I have two eyes, but I keep watch of it all the same. There are things in that paper that nobody knows of me or ever will. Behind that outside pattern, the dim shapes get clearer every day. It is like a woman stooping down and creeping about behind that pattern. It is so hard to talk with John about my case because he is so wise, because he loves me so. But I tried it last night. It was moonlight. The moon shines in all around just as the sun does. I hate to see it sometimes. It creeps so slowly and always comes in by one window or another. John was asleep, and I hated to waken him, so I kept still and watched the moonlight on that undulating wallpaper till I felt creepy. The faint figure behind seemed to shake the pattern, just as if she wanted to get out. I got up softly, and went to go and see the paper did move, and when I came back, John was awake. "What is it, little girl?" he said. "Don't go walking about like that. You'll get cold." I thought it was a good time to talk. So I told him that I really was not gaming here and that I wish he would take me away. Can you not trust me as a physician? So of course I said no more on that score, and we went to sleep before long. He thought I was asleep first, but I wasn't. I lay there for hours, trying to decide whether that front pattern and the back pattern really did move, together or separately. that will be enough. I finally have discovered something at last. Through watching so much at night when it changes so, I finally found out the front pattern does move. And no wonder the woman behind shakes it. She crawls around fast and her crawling shakes it all over. Then in the very white spots, she keeps still. And in the very shaky spots, she just takes hold of the bars and shakes them hard. I think that woman gets out in the daytime. And I'll tell you why, privately. I've seen her. I can see her out of every one of my windows. It is the same woman I know, for she is always creeping. And most women do not creep by daylight. It must be very humiliating to not creep by daylight. I always lock the door when I creep by daylight. I can't do it at night, for I know John would suspect something at once. And John is so queer now, and I don't want to irritate him. I wish he would take another room. Besides, I don't want anybody to get that woman out at night but myself. As soon as it was movement, and that poor thing began to crawl and shake the pattern, I got up and ran to help her. I pulled and she shook. I shook and she pulled. And before morning, they'd filled up parts of that paper. I'm sure about as high as my head and half around the room. And then when the sun came and that awful pattern began to laugh at me, I declared I would finish it today! How those children did tear apart in here. The bedstead is fairly gnawed. I must get back to work. I've locked the door and thrown the key down into the front path. I don't want to go out, and I don't want to have anybody come in till John comes. I want to astonish him. But I forgot I could not reach hard on anything to stand on. This bed will not move. I tried to lift and push it until I was lame. I got angry. I bit off a little piece in one corner, but it hurt my teeth. Then I peeled off all the paper I could reach standing on the floor. It sticks horribly, and the pattern just destroys it. All those strangled heads and bulbous eyes, and waddling focus grows just straight with derision. Why? That's John at the door. It is no use, young man. You can't open it. And he said very quietly indeed, "Open the door, my darling." "I can't," said I. "The key is now at the front door under plantain leaf." Then I said it again several times very gently and slowly, and said it so often that he had to go and see, and well, he got it, of course, and came in. Oh, poor John, his pants are down. I kept on creeping just the same. "I've got out at last," said I, "in spite of you, and I pulled out most of the paper, so you can't help me back." Now, why should that man have fainted? But he did. And right across my path by the wall, so that I had to creep over him every time.
like any good show, sometimes it must come to an end. And so this last piece that we'll play tonight is a commissioned piece that Grace and I have commissioned an amazing new composer, Daisy Waters, to write for us. And it's called The Splitting of the Self. And I also just wanted to talk a little bit about the conception of how Women Gone Wild came about and the hiring and the amazing actors and performers that you see on stage today. It was probably about the second year of my master's when I got really into producing shows. We were very fortunate in February, Grace, myself, and the third member of our percussion trio, Catwalk, to produce an amazing show here at Players Theater off Broadway. It was called A Night of Theatrical Percussion. It featured 6 very talented local percussionists who specialize in theatrical percussion, similar to what you saw the amazing Katherine Fortunato do. I knew that after that I wasn't done. I had so many more ideas in my head that I wanted to produce and conceive. And so I had the idea of finally allowing female performers, characters, and personas the ability to go wild. I granted them the permission to have a character or themselves be psychotic, deranged, crazy, wild. Because I feel that as a character for a woman out in public, it's not condoned. You are seen as others, you are seen as not a good character. But for this, I wanted to grant people the opportunity and the permission to go crazy. So that's why I hired the amazing people that you see on stage today, because I knew that they could be deranged, they could be psychotic, and they could go wild. So that was the conception of Women Gone Wild. I'll keep vamping. Yes. I also want to give a special thanks to a lot of fantastic people who made this amazing thing come together. I could not do it myself. I want to thank Michael Seguros, the owner of the amazing Players Theater, so let's give him a round of applause. Who is also the owner of this theater. Thank you. Anytime that you see us in the light or even in the dark, Shino Francis. You to your seats to warn you of the splash zone. I hope that was informative. And especially for this upcoming piece, I want to thank Jess Ong, who I think is in the booth right now. He is allowing us to do a lot of tech work for this upcoming piece because it is for 2 percussionists and track. So I want to thank Zhao as well. I think most importantly, certainly last but not least, is my amazing partner, Mags Murphy. They showed up here at 11 a.m. with me. And now I will leave it to my amazing co-producer to fill out the rest of the thank yous.
I'm going to take over while Natalie is setting up. Thank you all so much again for being here. For our final piece of the night, I will say a couple words from my amazing friend and composer, Daisy Waters. The Splitting of the Self is a ravey, bombastic piece for 2 near-identical percussion setups and an audio track. You're going to hear and see 2 versions of the same self until suddenly you won't. We go through blast-like minimalism, spiraling 808s, sampled memories, and even what might sound a bit like a lobotomy. Yes, you heard me correctly, a lobotomy, before the split selves fade back into the same reality. So if we are almost ready, please enjoy the world premiere of The Splitting of the Self. We're going to do a quick test of the audio, and then we will finish out the show. So thank you all so much for being here.
Woo!